dreams. And I'm a big dreamer.
Hey everyone, I'm Bruce and welcome to another video. Sure, you might have grabbed the ASUS ROG Ally because of its sleek design or its jaw-dropping specs, but let's be real, you just wanted to play AAA titles while chilling on your couch, in bed, or even on the you-know-where. 2024 has been nothing short of an epic gaming year, with the Ally acting as a trusty sidekick and delivering portable power like never before. And what better way to push this gadget to its absolute limits than by loading it with some of the craziest, most played games that everyone's obsessed with right now. From adrenaline-pumping open worlds to brain-melting action RPGs, these games are the true MVPs of handheld gaming. We're diving headfirst into the 10 most played crazy ASUS ROG Ally games of 2024. And trust me, this list will have something for everyone. Smash that like button, and let's explore what your Ally really can do.
Someone must extinguish thy flame.
They will fight.
Elden Ring. Get ready to lose your sanity and probably your social life with Elden Ring on your ROG Ally. This Souls-like game, it's From Software's first dive into the co-op survival realm, and boy does it pack a punch. Set in the twisted parallel universe of Limgrave, you'll be teaming up with two buddies, or going solo if you're feeling particularly masochistic, to survive 3 nail-biting days and nights of pure chaos. The ROG Ally's powerful hardware will make those lightning-wielding dragons and multi-headed monstrosities look absolutely gorgeous while they're trying to turn you into tarnished toast. The gameplay loop is where things get spicier than a K-lid pepper. During the day, you'll be looting and leveling up like it's Black Friday in the lands between. But when night falls, the map starts shrinking faster than your confidence against a boss, forcing you into intense battles with some seriously nasty customers. Think of it as Elden Ring meets Battle Royale, but with 100% more "you died" screens. The ROG Ally's responsive controls and crisp display will make every dodge, roll, and parry feel smoother than Melina's dialogue. With 8 different character classes to choose from and a progression system that resets after each run, you'll need to coordinate with your team like never before. The game's roguelike elements mean you'll be building different strategies each time, and the ROG Ally's performance capabilities ensure you won't miss a beat when that crucial boss fight comes around. Plus, with the removal of fall damage and speedier movement, you'll be zipping around Limveld like a caffeinated torrent.
To be free.
Join the Helldivers.
Helldivers 2. Prepare yourself for the most hilariously chaotic co-op shooter that'll have you screaming for Super Earth while accidentally obliterating your teammates. Helldivers 2 will transform your ROG Ally into a portable democracy-spreading machine, running at a smooth 40 to 45 FPS with optimized settings. This third-person shooter takes place a century after the first game, where you'll be fighting both mechanical menaces and oversized bugs that would make your local exterminator quit on the spot. The gameplay offers a perfect blend of serious military simulation and slapstick comedy. You'll be executing precise button combinations to call in orbital strikes while praying you don't fat-finger the sequence and drop it on your squad instead. The friendly fire system is absolutely unforgiving, no damage reduction whatsoever, making every trigger pull a potential friendship-ending moment. But hey, that's what makes it fun, right? Every explosion, every ragdoll effect, and every catastrophic failure looks gorgeous on the Ally's FreeSync Premium display. The game simulates everything from rocket backblast to bullet physics, and yes, you can even drown in a puddle while ragdolling. The ROG Ally handles all this chaos surprisingly well, especially with optimized settings that balance visual fidelity and performance. The mission structure keeps things fresh with procedurally generated levels and objectives that require actual teamwork. Whether you're activating an ICBM while remembering the correct button sequence, or defending a position from waves of enemies, every mission feels like an action movie where the actors forgot to read the script. The game's live service nature means the war effort is constantly evolving, with time-sensitive major orders that let players shape the actual course of the galactic war. Just remember, spreading democracy has never been this explosively entertaining, even if half your deaths come from your own team's helpful orbital strikes.
Weave the very fabric of the universe itself.
How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards?
Baldur's Gate 3. This game is the most ambitious RPG to ever grace your ROG Ally. Baldur's Gate 3 transforms your handheld into a pocket-sized portal to the Forgotten Realms, running at a surprisingly smooth 40 to 50 FPS with optimized settings. This fantasy RPG, it's a dice-rolling, mind-flayer dodging adventure that'll make you forget you're gaming on a portable device. Combat plays out like a chess match designed by a dungeon master who's had too much coffee. Every battle feels unique, with enemies that don't just stand around waiting to be hit. They'll warp your party members away, forcing you to adapt on the fly. The ROG Ally's responsive controls make navigating these tactical encounters feel as natural as rolling a critical hit. Running at 1080p with FSR2 enabled in balanced mode, you'll get a consistent 40 to 50 FPS in performance mode. The game's stunning cinematics and detailed character models look gorgeous on the Ally's FreeSync premium display, making those dramatic dialogue scenes feel like you're watching a high-budget fantasy series in the palm of your hands. The true magic lies in how the game adapts to portable play. With full controller support and optimized settings, you can dive into this 100+ hour epic anywhere. Forza Horizon 5 Rally Adventure. Running at a smooth 60 FPS at 1080p in turbo mode with optimized settings, this expansion will have you kicking up dust in style. The game introduces Sierra Nueva, a 16.2-kilometer-squared playground of pure rally madness with 38 miles of the most challenging roads you'll ever face. The new dust effects are mind-blowing. You can actually spot tire trails from miles away, with physics-driven plumes that persist longer than your excuses for missing that hairpin turn. The deformable surfaces create visible tire tracks that change based on your speed, tire size, and how desperately you're wrestling with the steering. You'll join one of three teams: the asphalt-loving Apex Predators, the dirt-devouring Horizon Raptors, or the night-prowling Grit Reapers. Each team offers unique challenges and progression paths, and yes, you'll eventually want to conquer them all because apparently one type of crazy isn't enough. The new rally mode puts you against the clock with a helicopter-riding co-driver, because why not add some aerial drama to your dirt-slinging adventures? The cherry on top? The expansion introduces game-changing features like anti-lag systems that not only boost your turbo power, but also create spectacular flame effects that'll make your car look like it's breathing fire. And with the new launch control system, you'll be rocketing off the starting line faster than before. Just remember, whether you're tackling night rallies in the rain or dancing through technical hairpins, the ROG Ally handles it all with impressive stability and performance.
Top player is here! Let me have some fun!
Ready? Then show me.
This will be a good fight.
Street Fighter 6. This game delivers an absolutely knockout performance on the ROG Ally. Running at a smooth 60 FPS at 1080p in turbo mode with optimized settings, this fighting masterpiece transforms your handheld into a portable arcade machine. The plot culminates at the 5th Suval Hall Martial Arts Tournament in Naishal, a developing Asian nation. The tournament is revealed to be a front for JP's Johan Petrovich criminal money laundering operation. During the championship ceremony, a dramatic turn occurs when Bosch, augmented with psycho power, sacrifices himself to prevent a bomb explosion that would have harmed his sister. The story connects multiple character arcs, including Ken Masters being framed as a terrorist by JP, and various fighters investigating Neo Shadowlu's activities. After defeating JP in the final battle, the protagonist continues their journey of self-discovery, with Luke reminding them that the path to strength never truly ends. The technical performance on the ROG Ally is where this game absolutely thrives. With a mix of low and medium settings, you'll get consistently high frame rates in standard fighting arenas. World Tour mode remains perfectly playable at 900p in performance mode, while cranking it to turbo mode doubles the performance, delivering 30 to 40 FPS at full 1080p. What makes this game absolutely wild on the ROG Ally is its stunning visual presentation and responsive controls. The game's vibrant art style pops on the Ally's display, making Jamie's drunken master moves look silky smooth and Cammy's redesign truly spectacular. The drive system mechanics, including overdrive special moves and drive impacts, feel incredibly responsive thanks to the Ally's capable hardware. The ROG Ally handles the game's extensive features beautifully, from the meaty campaign mode to the online battle hub. The device maintains consistent performance without the shader compilation issues that plague other handhelds, and it keeps its cool at around 70 degrees Celsius with no performance-impacting thermal throttling. Whether you're executing perfect parries in Fighting Ground or exploring the expansive World Tour mode, Street Fighter VI on the ROG Ally delivers a console-quality experience in the palm of your hands.
They'll try and stop you every step of the way. But you gotta keep moving. No matter what.
Death Stranding. Hideo Kojima's walking simulator meets package delivery service has never looked better than on the ROG Ally. Death Stranding follows Sam Porter Bridges, a courier in a post-apocalyptic America devastated by the Death Stranding event. This catastrophe unleashed invisible creatures called BTs and deadly timefall rain that rapidly ages anything it touches. Sam works for Bridges, reconnecting isolated survivor colonies through a wireless network while delivering supplies. His mission becomes crucial when he must rescue his sister Amelie, trapped on the West Coast. Along the way, Sam discovers he's connected to extinction events through his repatriate ability to return from death. He must prevent the final Death Stranding that threatens to completely destroy humanity. At 900p with 18-watt power settings, you'll enjoy a smooth 45 to 60 FPS experience, while bumping up to 25-watt delivers a near-locked 60 FPS. The technical performance is where this game truly shines on the ROG Ally. Running at 1080p with medium preset settings, you'll get a comfortable 45 to 50 FPS in 30-watt mode, perfect for those cinematic moments when Norman Reedus decides to take a shower or drink another Monster Energy. For battery-conscious players, the 15-watt mode still maintains a respectable 30 to 35 FPS at 1080p. You can crank up the settings to very high preset at 1080p, and still maintain 40 to 45 FPS in 30-watt mode. The game's haunting landscapes and detailed character models look stunning on the Ally's display, making those long walks across post-apocalyptic America feel more immersive than ever. The true magic lies in how the game adapts to portable play. With FSR2 quality preset enabled, you'll get fantastic image quality without sacrificing performance.
Thought I'd be a dad like all the other dads. My kids would be like the kids on TV. We'd play ball and sit in the sun, but, well, you know how it is.
Grand Theft Auto 5. Los Santos has never looked better in handheld form as GTA 5 delivers impressive performance on the ROG Ally. If you're new to the game, Grand Theft Auto 5 follows three criminals in Los Santos: Michael, a retired bank robber; Franklin, a young street hustler; and Trevor, Michael's lunatic former partner. Running at 1080p with high settings in turbo mode, 25-watt, you'll enjoy a smooth 60-plus FPS experience that makes every heist and car chase feel incredibly responsive. At 900p with an 18-watt profile, you'll maintain 50 to 60 FPS with rare dips into the 40s during explosive moments. For maximum visual fidelity, cranking up to 30-watt turbo mode at 1080p delivers consistently high frame rates with very high textures and enhanced draw distances. By increasing VRAM to 6GB and fine-tuning settings like population density and distance scaling, you'll get a perfect balance of visual quality and performance. The game maintains impressive stability even in dense city areas, with only occasional dips below 60 FPS that are barely noticeable during gameplay. The latest updates have made the experience even better, with performance improvements showing up to 100% increase in frame rates compared to earlier versions. Whether you're cruising through Los Santos at sunset or causing mayhem downtown, the ROG Ally handles it all with impressive stability. Just remember to keep it plugged in for the best performance. Saving Los Santos from your chaotic adventures demands serious power. Diablo 4. The latest entry in Blizzard's demon-slaying saga runs impressively well on the ROG Ally. Diablo 4 takes place 50 years after Diablo 3, following the return of Lilith, daughter of Mephisto, who is summoned back to Sanctuary by her cult. The player character, known as the Wanderer, becomes connected to Lilith through corrupted villagers. As Lilith attempts to take over the world and assault Hell, she confronts her former lover Inarius, killing him in battle. The Wanderer and Neyrel ultimately choose to trap Mephisto in a Soul Stone instead of Lilith. After defeating Lilith in battle, she warns that Sanctuary is doomed without her protection from the prime evils. At 15-watt power settings, you'll get around 2 hours of gameplay while maintaining great visuals. In performance mode, the game consistently hits 55 to 65 FPS in dungeons, with only slight dips in busy town areas. Cranking it up to turbo mode can push frame rates to 70 to 80 FPS in some areas, though this reduces battery life to about 90 minutes. By increasing VRAM to 6 GB and using AMD FSR2 in quality mode, you'll get fantastic visual fidelity without sacrificing performance. The game handles everything from intense boss fights to crowded town squares with impressive stability, though you might notice some frame drops in busy social hubs. The true magic lies in the game's adaptability to different power profiles. Whether you're playing plugged in at 30 watt for maximum performance or running at 15 watt for extended battery life, Diablo 4 maintains its visual appeal and playability.
Initiating combat mode.
Go!
Destination confirmed.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about! Alright, in and out, bitches!
Cyberpunk 2077. Get ready to dive into the neon-drenched streets of Night City with impressive performance on the ROG Ally. In Cyberpunk 2077, V, a mercenary in Night City, takes on a heist to steal a valuable biochip called the Relic from Arasaka Corporation. After witnessing Yorinobu Arasaka murder his father Saburo, V is forced to insert the damaged chip into their head when their partner Jackie dies during escape. Betrayed and left for dead by their employer Dexter, V awakens to find their consciousness merging with Johnny Silverhand, a digital ghost stored on the chip. V must race against time to find a way to remove the chip before Johnny's personality completely overwrites their own. At 900p with tweaked settings, you'll hit an impressive 50 to 60 FPS, making those intense gunfights and high-speed chases feel buttery smooth. For battery-conscious Chumbas, running at 720p in performance mode delivers excellent frame rates between 50 to 60 FPS outside the city, though expect some dips when entering denser urban areas. Using ROG's recommended settings, you can achieve 40 to 50 FPS at 1080p with VRR enabled, making the experience feel incredibly responsive. The game handles everything from intense combat sequences to open-world exploration with impressive stability, though you might notice some frame drops while driving through particularly dense city areas.
Jedi. Remind our friend here why his kind are supposed to be dead.
Here we go.
Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Cal Kestis's latest adventure runs surprisingly well on the ROG Ally with some careful optimization. Star Wars Jedi Survivor takes place 5 years after Fallen Order. Cal Kestis, now a Jedi Knight, infiltrates Coruscant to steal Imperial data. He discovers a hidden planet called Tanalorr and learns of its connection to the High Republic era. Cal encounters Dagan Gera, a fallen Jedi from that time, and battles him. Cal's ally Bode Akuna is revealed to be an Imperial spy and former Jedi. After facing betrayals and losses, including Ciri's death at Darth Vader's hands, Cal and his companions navigate the dangerous Kobo Abyss to reach Tanalorr, hoping to make it a refuge for Force sensitives. At 720p with medium settings and FSR2 quality mode enabled, you'll maintain a solid 40 plus FPS in turbo mode, 30 watt. The game delivers an impressive balance of visual fidelity and performance, though you'll need to make some compromises. The technical performance requires some tweaking to get right. Running at 4 GB VRAM setting is crucial to avoid crashes and excessive load times. In performance mode at 720p with low settings, you'll get a stable 30 to 45 FPS, though expect some dips during intense boss fights and when entering new areas. At 30 watt with medium settings and FSR2 quality mode, you'll get a consistently smooth experience above 30 FPS 1. The game handles everything from lightsaber combat to force powers with impressive stability, though you might notice some frame drops in particularly demanding areas. Using FSR2 in quality mode with medium settings at 720p delivers the best balance of visual quality and performance. Even if you're exploring new planets or engaging in intense lightsaber duels, the game maintains playable frame rates. Just remember to keep it plugged in. Saving the galaxy from the Empire demands serious power, with battery life lasting only about an hour in turbo mode. And there you have it, the ultimate lineup of the 10 most played crazy ASUS ROG Ally games of 2024. Admit it, your inner gamer is doing a little happy dance right now, right? These titles are more than just games. They're experiences designed to remind us why we fell in love with gaming in the first place. From slaying bosses in insane fantasy worlds to drifting on pixel-perfect tracks, this list has proven one thing loud and clear. The ROG Ally is the portable powerhouse that keeps up with any gaming mood. Need a quick session during lunch? It's there. Want a gaming marathon in bed? It's ready. Want to settle a bet on who can dominate in that one game? You know the answer. So, what's next? Keep your Ally charged, your thumbs nimble, and your snack stash full because 2024's gaming lineup isn't done impressing us yet. Let us know in the comments which crazy game you're playing next, or if we missed your personal favorite. Until next time, game on, legends.